Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World. Today I want to talk about heroes. I already told you that in the beginning and for the first charts, the mage and the commander are not good choices because you don't have the spells and the spell levels, and you don't have the troops to support both of them. These two heroes here are able to fight for themselves, and to a certain degree a warrior can fight by himself without any army, best later on. But not in the beginning, of course. What we need now is to get enough money together for our warrior, for our scout, to give him an army, because without an army, our warrior is not that useful. So I think that's a good place to stand. Nope, you stand there, you stand there, you stand there, you stand here, you stand there. And then we try to get our hands as fast as we can on those guys. Woohoo! Kabamba! That's why I love warriors. Yeah, try your best. Nice try, but I've got a very, very good range defense. Oh, I could have shot this guy, which should have been a better idea to begin with. But nonetheless, as you can see, these are halflings. Halflings are, when you look at them, well, they're stone throwers. This is their basic unit. As you can see, he has this agility feat that the others do not have. But the point is, you should not go into close combat with this guy anyway, so that is not that big of a buff considered or compared to the normal slinger. Yes, his defenses are higher. That's a point worth mentioning. The Halfling Forager is an upgraded version. He costs a little bit more upkeep, and he has this scavenger ability. Bodies of the enemy slain by his own double the loot. That might come in handy, and his range defense are very, very good. And that is basically the same guy. So kill it, and we concentrate fire on this guy. Hopefully take him out, and we are. Heal up. Yes, of course they will. Oh, he tries his move and kill thing. Up the hill. Do the kill. Yeah, our main problem with warrior always is stamina, because this walking and attacking costs a lot of stamina. Can you catch him? Yes, you can. Kabamba! Counterattack is no use, so we take the morale. Ranged attack is wonderful, and we have very little money. We continue exploring. Explore. What is this? A vampire? No, we cannot fight vampires. Actually, I think you should go back and get yourselves a better army. Have a quick look about our army skill. What he needs is actually this guy's here. When you look at this province, it's 38% explored, but this section here needs our help more than the others, so we go there. The good thing about the scout is that he's quite mobile. Carefully approach the trolls. We could scout when we see more about the trolls, but we should simply leave them alone. We have no reason to attack trolls at this stage. A necromancer's dungeon. Skeleton zombies, ghosts are very dangerous. Sorcerer, black wizard, and warlord. No, we'll leave them alone. That's too dangerous for us. But we can do a little extravaganza to make the people more happy. Always remember that you have that, and we have more than enough stuff here, so there is no reason to get cranky. By the way, I want I want iron. So tell you what, we go there and get the iron. A ruined tower? Goblin spiriters? No, we're not in the condition to fight anyone without an army. And here we go. And they have an orc, a witch doctor, and a club thrower. Yes, you can talk to them if you want, but what good will that do us? What we want is to get up the hills to start shooting them. They have ranged fighters as well, so beware. This guy here, the witch doctor, is a caster that can do Scream of Uglu, dealing damage to the target and lowering its morale. That's not very nice. And they have this club thrower. That's not a lot of damage, but stunning missiles reduces the stamina of the unit considerably. Actually, we could take this guy out of the fight quite easily. Yeah, 0. Done. What can they do without magic? They cannot meditate, they cannot get their stuff otherwise, so we simply burn up their ammo. And then there's simply targets. Nothing more, nothing less. I get up the hill. We start harassing these people. Pretty badly, actually. And as you see, no problem here. These are just orcs. Yes, orcs can be dangerous for first level characters, but not for us. You will see we'll have no problem with these guys. You simply squish them. This guy here might be a problem because he's able to go around the corner. But I think we can kill him before it gets ugly. That is the club thrower. Look at the life points of those guys. Those are really impressive. The life points is the impressive part about them. "40 life points. And that is a level 1 unit. A level 1 unit with 40 life points. Would you believe in that? And they have this reduce your ammo thing. My ammo is now down to 2. That's the reason I'm taking so much damage. But the ammo will come back. It's not permanent. It only lasts for 3 turns each. So you will see that we will have our ammo back in no time. Armor back in no time. We can heal up. We can actually do a little resting. And so you see, armor is back to normal. No problem. Oh, out of ammo. We heal ourselves up and then we knuckle that guy over. Perfectly. And guess what? We have iron. And we want half of the spoils. Ah, crap, he didn't give them to us. And there is another enemy right there. Oh boy, he's already spreading. Battle mages, adventurers. Adventurers, we could look for those. But I hear my son down there, so we have had 2 fights. We have to fight orcs, we have to fight halflings. I think might not be a lot for today, but I think it should be enough. We'll be buying those guys. And what is the price of one of those guys now? 45 gold? Oh, and look at this. We could buy a lizard man. Yeah, you can get them either as mercenary or with an alliance. Good life points, good attack and defense, and they can regenerate. They're fighting extremely good in swamps. But besides that, they're not that impressive. So, I think it's time for our guy here to go back home and to catch himself some more troops. But all that we'll see in the next episode. Until then, bye!